Hey guys, today's question comes from Mark in Denton, Texas. Mark asks, I'm thinking about installing solar panels on my home. Are there tax deductions or credits for these expenses? Well, thanks so much for the question, Mark. This is a great question, and there was a recent tax change under President Biden's Inflation Reduction Act, which increased solar tax credits to 30% for qualified expenses for tax years 2022 through 2032, making consumer solar tax panels and battery storage installation a much more attractive purchase for homeowners. Rising energy costs and overall economic inflation were the driving factors for the extending the life of the solar tax credit. In today's video, we'll be addressing the following topics related to the solar tax credit. So first, who qualifies for the tax credit? What expenses are qualified for the credit? How to calculate the solar tax credit? And when to apply for the tax credit. All right, let's jump into the details. So what is the residential solar energy credit? So the credit is a federal tax credit claimed on your personal Form 1040 of your tax return. The residential clean energy credit was set to decrease from 26% in 2021 to 22% for tax years 2022 and 2023, and then expire completely. The Inflation Reduction Act not only increased the tax credit amount to 30%, but also extended the life of the credit for 10 years starting in 2022 through tax year 2032, and then phasing out for tax years 2033 and 2034 for 26% and then 22%. Homeowners now have plenty of time to decide if solar panels are the right choice for their properties. Individual taxpayers and business owners who install solar energy equipment, including solar panels and battery storage, are now entitled to a 30% tax credit for their eligible expenses. For example, if you spend $35,000 on a full home solar system, you'd be allowed a $10,500 tax credit. So to qualify for the federal solar energy tax credit, you must meet the following criteria. So first, your solar system was installed between January 1st, 2017 and December 31st, 2034. The solar system is located in a residence of yours within the United States. Next, you purchased an interest in an off-site community solar project if the electricity generated is credited against and does not exceed your home's electricity consumption. Next, you own the solar system yourself and it is not leased or rented from a solar company. Next, the solar PV system is new and being used for the first time. So there's several qualifying expenses for the residential clean energy credit. The following expenses are allowed to be included in the credit calculation. So first, the solar PV or solar cells used to power an attic fan, the contractor labor costs for on-site preparation, assembly, or original installation, including permitting fees, inspection costs, and developer fees are all included. The balance of system equipment, including wiring, inverters, and mounting equipment are all included. Energy storage devices that have a capacity rating of 3 kilowatt hours or greater. If the storage is installed in a subsequent tax year to the year in which the solar system is installed, it is still eligible. However, the energy storage device are still subject to the installation date requirements. And of course, the sales tax on the eligible expenses are all included in the calculation. So the residential clean energy credit is calculated by taking your total qualified expenses multiplied by the qualified credit percentage of 30% for tax years 2022 through 2032. For example, if you spend $35,000 on a solar system plus $2,500 on the installation, your total qualified expenses would be $37,500. You take that times 30%, and that comes up with a tax credit of $11,250. So next, when do you apply for the tax credit? So the federal tax credit is taken in the year of the installation and it's taken on your personal tax return, your Form 1040. The credit amount is calculated on Form 5695 and is required to be included on your federal tax filing. The calculated credit decreases your tax liability dollar for dollar. The residential clean energy credit is a non-refundable tax credit, which means that you must owe tax in order to take the credit. The tax credit will offset any tax liability owed, allowing the refund of any tax withholdings or estimated tax payments. If you don't have a federal tax liability in the year of installation, the credit can be carried forward until it is used or the credit expires in year 2035. Hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like down below, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take care.